Welcome to the United Nations Common System case reporting for COVID-19. This is the home page. On the home page you have the title. On the left-hand side you have the menu. You have home, which is this page. You can enter data. You can view all of your case reports if you belong to more than one entity. And you can export cases to Excel. You further have a link to business intelligence reporting. And on the home page we have two images, one for case entry data, which is the same as enter data or case reports. And you also have reports, which is the Power BI intelligence reports. SharePoint at the top has a bar. This is the waffle button. This is common to all SharePoint solutions and Office 365 solutions. You have the search bar for searching for specific cases, and then you have the settings and which user is logged in. If I click on case entry data, I'm first taken to the entities that I belong to. In this case it's WHO, but I may have more access than just one entity. If I click on WHO, then I can see all of the cases belonging to that entity. If I click on a case, then I'm taken to the case report that was already entered, which has several tabs: reporting information, patient information, clinical course, other information, medical evacuation. If I click close, I go back to the list, and I can also click on home. This is the navigation of the home page. In the next video, we will show you how to enter in a case. Welcome back. In this short video, we will look at entering a case into the Common System case reporting tool. On the home page, I can click on Enter Data, or I can click on the image Case Data Entry. Depending on the entity that I'm belonging to and the security group, I will see the entities listed here. In this case, I will go into the entity WHO. I see the case reports for WHO. You can see the unique identifier for each case. This is unique to this common system reporting. You can see the case first reported to. You can see on the right hand side clinical information, symptomatic, severity, the PCR test, and the status. From this point I can either click New to create a new case. Alternatively, I could update an existing case. If I select a case, the case form opens, and on the form I can see the tabs Reporting Information, Patient Information, Clinical Course, Other Information, and Medical Evacuation. At the top left hand side I can see Edit, so I'll edit the case. And in the tab I have various data fields. For example, the case first reported, it's in European date, month, year, and I can select the icon to bring up the calendar. On the right hand side you can see Internal Organizational Reference ID. This is an identifier coming from the medical record system of your entity. This is the only reference data that you will have linking your medical system to this case hub. It shows you the author. In this case, this is just a system account, but this would be your name as you enter the data. Under patient information, I can select the entity. In this case, it's WHO. and on the right hand side I have the list of all of the entities existing, and I can search for those entities. Under duty station, I can either type the duty station, for example Bangkok, and the duty station appears, or I can click the icon at the end of the field and I can see a list of the duty stations. These duty stations are also broken down into regions, as you can see: Africa, Americas, Asia, Europe, etc. So I can further expand out and see the various duty stations. This is the same for country of birth and also for employment type, where you see at the end an icon. For example, employment type, you can expand out to non-staff or staff and see the various categories that exist and enter the category. On the age, you can see you can modify the age with the icons, or you can just directly type. Please note, we also have in most cases a field where we say unknown. This is important. Rather than leaving the data empty, it's important to add unknown to actually identify that you don't have that information at the time of entering the case. Clinical course. What's patient symptomatic? Was the patient symptomatic? Was the patient admitted to hospital? And you'll notice that if I click yes, then some further fields come up on the right hand side asking for the dates when they were admitted to the hospital. Under other information, you can see clinical status. Again, this is a drop down, and I can choose from the options unknown if I don't know the information, asymptomatic, still active case, recovering healthy now, etc. And the same for current clinical severity. You can choose from the menu. Further down, if you have further comments, you can see this rich text field where you can enter in the comments that you need. And then finally, medical evacuation. And again, if you click yes, then further information appears. Was this within country, unknown, medevaced outside the country, destination of medevac, medevac arrival date, etc. Once you have entered the data is not saved until you click the save button at the top. So please make sure you try to save the data as often as possible, clicking save. For example, if I enter patient information and I change a record here, and I move to the next tab, that information will still remain, but it won't be recorded to the system until I click save. Once I've clicked save, you can see up here the case has been saved, and then I can close the case down. And I can also go back to the home page. Thank you very much. This is the end of entering a case.